Hey guys, just walking out to the forge real quick. And here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the end of the line forge. We have got a great night in the forge for you tonight. We are at 609 layers on our Damascus. We are going to put a twist in it tonight. Stick around, we're going to have a great night. We're going to give away a t-shirt. The t-shirt's not quite ready. It's been sent to the printers. We're going to have it in a week or so, hopefully. But you're going to see the first official forge gremlin tonight. So let's take a look at what we're doing. By the way, guys, if you're looking for some artwork done, hey Tina, why don't you show them our forge gremlin? This is Tina Taggart. She's our artist. This is a forge gremlin. Yep, it's gone. You guys need anything? Tina Taggart on Facebook.com. She'll be happy to help. So this is 609 layers of Damascus. And yes, I know it's actually 609 layers because I ground it down a little earlier and made certain it's actually all together. Right now what I'm doing is squaring this up so we can put it in our vise, use our newly made twisting wrench, and we're going to twist it up.
What happened there? I thought it had to be like that way.
It doesn't have to.
Okay.
The other thing we're working on tonight is I got a request for a small hunter Bowie style buck knife type thing for someone for graduation from Eagle Scouts. So, as is typical in the forge, I'm not just working on one thing, we're working on everything. Don't forget, guys, if you're enjoying tonight, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. End of the Line Forge at smokeanddough.com and TikTok. 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 Oh, no, that's not it.
Yep. If you don't throw it on the ground, it's not a real knife.
Hey, that's part of forging.
Throwing
it on the ground is important.
It's part of the process.
Catching yourself on fire once or twice, burning a hole through your glove, those are all parts of the process that you have to do.
Is that what happened with this?
Yeah, that one would be probably that.
Because I remember going inside from last night and all I hear is, ow!
No, that would just be grunting swinging the hammer. It was a long day yesterday.
Hi.
Good night, Dina. All right, do we have people online yet?
Yes, you got 4.
Well, guys,
It's go time. We're just gonna slightly set that on fire. Ah. Oh, there it goes. I love that you can see the forge scale
just peeling right
just
off.
peeling right off as you twist it. Whoop.
So now the reason we're doing this is going to make our Damascus pattern spiral the entire length. We're going to reheat that, do one more little twist on the top there. Ooh, that worked better than I expected. Look, it's like a candy cane. Don't lick it. And back to our little hunter here. Oh yeah, that's not quite coming in there. Ooh, bring it up. Comments are always highly encouraged. By the way, I'd like to show a few people some things. I joined a new group, Blacksmithing for Experts and Beginners. One of the big questions today was, I'm not getting enough fire when I hooked up a brand new tank. Turned out the person was in the northern parts, it was 35 degrees out. One of the problems may be you're using too small of a tank. When you use a 20 or 30 pound tank on a 3-burner forge, you get so much airflow or fuel flow that it freezes the tank. You can tell because it'll have frost on the outside. Mine, if you notice, is already starting to sweat. And it's 75 degrees here. We used to have that same problem when we had a 30-pound tank hooked up to our 3-burner forge. The way we fixed it down here was we set the tank in a bucket of water, and it tended to keep things moving a little better. But the first thing I would do if I were you, excuse me, is I would be getting a larger propane tank. All right, we got this heated up to temp again. And if I can grab it. I think that's about all I want to do. Maybe a little more twist down here, if I can get it to do. And it's arguing with me. Now it is time to start stretching this out, hammering it flat, and making a blade. Woohoo! 609 layers. For those of you who are on for the first time, this is only my second time making Damascus. That is why leather aprons are important.
And closed-toed shoes.
So I'm making that little hunter out of a piece of 80 CRV we had left over from the Damascus we were making. And the reason I'm using it is because my daughter said, well, now what are you going to do with this? It's too small to make anything out of. Wrong! All right, you want to switch places with me? We're going to pull that twist out and turn that candy cane into a pancake. A very long and thin pancake.
And we just comb back up. You need me to move the bench over? Okay. Here. Phil.
So do we have many people on tonight?
We've been fluctuating between 3 and 7.
Okay, any questions, comments?
Comments. I think his name is Kirk Wells.
Hey, Kirk.
He said, looking good, Joe, old boy.
How are things in sunny North Carolina today? Hey, I like that better. Drop that down. That point on there.
He said, love it. We're just going to back up a wee bit because of the launching that earlier. Hey, Cassie.
Kirk Wells actually has one of the very first swords that I ever sold.
Oh, wow. Which one is that?
He's got the ivory handled Chris blade.
Oh.
The big white.
He also said good, but not sunny.
Yes, that's why we live in Florida down here.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong end.
Yep. It's 30 degrees.
Woo!
Yeah, pretty nice fire going tonight.
Can't wait to hear from Intermax Tools. We're supposed to be getting a shipment of hand tools in. New hammers and different things to try. Pretty excited about that. Our first official sponsor.
Intermax Tools.
Intermax Tools.
And Gary Robinson is the CEO.
Yes, Gary Robinson. Right now I'm just taking and profiling this. Trying to get it to all line up. Leave a little bevel on the back end. Hope everybody's having a great week. Friday we're going to be doing some more videos, but we're not going to be doing a live event probably for another week or so. But the live event we will do next is going to be when we get the blade stretched to length. We're going to get it ground down and we're going to acid etch it that night, and that will be our next live event.
Debbie
Kruger
said, "Hi Joe, my son is enjoying watching you also."
Awesome. Well, Dustin, there's your twist. Woo!
If I can get it to focus on this.
Down to heat, beat, and repeat. So, let's give away a t-shirt, Shorty.
Alrighty.
I have a trivia question.
Oh no.
What is the name of the fuzzy little being that steals all of my tools in the forge?
Go ahead and throw it in the comments, guys.
Did anybody remember? We talked about it several times last time we did a live event. Because they kept stealing my tools.
And your Sharpie.
Flat hammer. And that's why you don't don't wear short sleeve shirts and shorts into the forge. Nobody remembers?
Debbie said gremlin.
The forge gremlin, yes. So Debbie Kruger, when we send your
Sword.
son's sword up to you, we will include the very first end of the line forge gremlin t-shirt. Woo, that's worked. Oh, much better.
Yep. Now it looks like Dustin's watching as well.
Hey, Dustin. Whew. It's been a long day today, but we got it up, we got it all twisted. All we have to do now is just keep flattening. So from this point out, it's kind of a boring evening, but I want to thank y'all for showing up. We said we were going to keep it short tonight. We were only going to do about a half an hour, right?
Hasn't even been a half an hour yet. Or, no, it's been like 15 minutes.
15 minutes, good. So we got some time to do other things. Keep your eyes on the videos. We're going to be posting on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. One of the next things I'm going to do, especially for you beginners, is we're going to teach you how to make your own tongs. Just out of round stock. So you don't need a power hammer, you don't need a lot of expensive tools. We're going to do it with just my old anvil here, a piece of round stock, and a rivet. And of course the hammer and forge.
Back up. He's pulling out the twist again. Yeah, yesterday when he stacked up everything and fluxed it, he used just his hammer to start setting forge welds, and I was standing back over in the corner of the pod right here, and he hit it and it still flung at me. That stuff explodes sometimes. Make this just a tiny bit longer, just to kind of proportion it out with the rest of it.
You know, I want to comment that Damascus, when we started with 11 pieces of metal, 8 inches long. So basically, we have 8 feet of metal in that little billet. It's amazing to me how much this stuff compresses when we're stacking it and doing the Damascus. Normally, to make a 28-inch sword, I'd use about 20 inches, 18 inches, stretch it out, and we'd be good.
I don't know if they can see that, but your head, because of how warm you are, is like steaming.
But because
it's kind of funny.
Compressing it, and that's why the Damascus is such a strong blade, is because all that is compressed down into it. It's just amazing to me that that's what it really works out to be.
Twist. Nope, not yet. Okay. Just back here, we have the artist drawing again, setting up for banner.
Once again, guys, if you are in the Jacksonville area and you know a veteran that would like to take a class and learn how to do this, I'm looking for a couple. We're going to do a salute to our veterans live event probably later next month. And I'd like a couple of volunteers to come out, somebody that wants to learn how to do this and just learn how to get rid of some stress. So if you know of anybody, send them my way. You can email us at endofthelineforge@gmail.com.
Yeah, imagine one falling into your boot. Yeah. Several times. And to kind of fill some of the dry air, guys, don't forget to head over to our YouTube and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to see more of the forging videos. TikTok at End of the Line Forge. Instagram, End of the Line Forge 1. We also have the Facebook page at the End of the Line Forge. All you have to do is in the search bar put at ELF7994 and it'll pop right up. Like that page and follow us on whatever builds and videos we are doing.
That's
Fluff.
our camera girl, Alicia Lunsman.
I'm great, and you know it.
Camera girl, director, producer,
Editor,
media guru, advertising person.
and the only sane person in the forge half the time.
Definitely the only sane person in the forge. Now that we moved the forge up here, it used to be the cows were the sane ones.
Yeah.
Why is it every time I'm grilling out, the cows walk up to the fence and look at me like I'm doing something wrong? I don't know.
Oh, by the way, you forgot to put the chain on the gate last night. The dog fence gate. So I came home from picking up hay and Hodor and Ripley were running around.
Who was in and out of that gate last?
Who was the one that came out of the gate after I went into the in-between?
Tables have turned.
Because he knows.
Your fault.
Yep.
You dropped my phone between the wall and the wall.
Trying to set up a good time lapse space and dropped it. It's fine.
So now we've got to get this all smooth again.
Because it's kind of lumpy.
Yeah, lumpy blades are not in style,
No.
but it's getting there.
I want to kind of show them what's going on here.
Do we need to go in better light?
Nope, you're good. Sometimes being in the dark with the hot metal is better because that way it pops up a little bit more.
Yep. You know, I get a lot of comments, people wondering why I don't cement the floor in my forge. And there's honestly a couple of reasons. Number one, if I'm ever working with a really long piece of metal, it's very easy to pound a stake in the ground and
Have a little prop
use
for
a
it.
little prop for it. Number two, this is way easier to sweep up than the concrete floor. The concrete floor shows the dirt so bad.
And this, you just run a rake over it and call it good.
And thirdly, do you know where the term dirt floor pour came from? Back in the 1800s, if you couldn't afford to put wood or concrete or something down, you were poor. You were so poor, you had a dirt floor. You were dirt floor poor. And guess what? I'm dirt floor poor.
Brian Roy says that's badass. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks for showing up tonight. Appreciate it.
Go on. Whee!
Brian and the guys were really excited the other day. They thought I was bringing the Damascus katana into work. I was just bringing another katana I had finished. But they're like, he brought the Damascus in. I'm like, no, it's not done yet.
How's your hunter doing?
The hunter is cooling down so I can go on the grinder.
This is another good advantage of the... Oh, normally we just throw it on the floor. But...
Yes, I set it over here so you wouldn't step on it while you were wandering back and
True.
forth across the floor.
But another good thing is when he's just working alone in the forge and I'm not walking around like a maniac, is he can just throw it on the floor and it helps cool it off a little bit faster. Because that way there's nothing to conduct the excess metal.
Yes, we found out about conductivity last night when we were grinding on an aluminum for a metal guard. Whoo! Metal heats up in a hurry.
Especially aluminum. Your circle's a little lopsided, by the way.
My circle isn't done.
That's good.
Right, I never said it was a circle. Maybe it's ovoid.
Ovoid? No, at that point it looks a little, just wonky.
Boy, we're gonna hope we have enough metal.
Isn't that stump, like, in the ground?
Yes, this stump is in the ground. Why?
Well, just because you can see it shaking.
Well, I'm having to use a lot of force. With 609 layers, it's
a
a lot to compress. We've compressed it almost as far as it can go. It doesn't want to compress anymore. So we got to take the effort to hammer it flat.
Especially not having a Black Betty up.
Yeah. Black Betty is one that,
It's okay.
if it was a horse, I'd have to put her down.
Well, you already put down old Yeller, so...
Well, in the next week, I'm supposed to get news. And we may have a really big announcement at End of the Line Forge.
So stay tuned for that, guys.
I mean, huge announcement. Like 1,600 pounds worth of an announcement.
Is your mother coming to see us?
Debbie Larson, stop laughing at that.
You're getting there.
Yep. About 18 inches, and we're about 3 times the thickness we need to be. We need to get to 28 inches and a third this thickness. Crash! Bang!
Nope, and there goes the sledge. Oh, yep, plumber's crack.
What?
Huh?
Palmer's?
Plumber's crack.
Sorry.
It's okay, I turned.
Apologize. Guys, I want to thank you for coming along tonight. We did a great job on that twist. We've got it started to stretch out. We got another 10 inches or so to go to make it a blade. Then we're going to get it forged to shape. We're going to grind it. Then we're going to do our Damascus dip so that you can see what the pattern looks like. That will be our next live event. Make
Well,
certain you're there
when we
for us.
quench it is our next live event. I thought
Okay.
you're gonna have this hammered out in a week.
I know. Anyway, see, this is why she's the producer, but she's not supposed to do it during the live show.
Well, you know what?
Anyway, we'll let everybody know before we do the live show. I want to thank everyone for coming out. Make certain you hit us up, like and subscribe on YouTube, hit the notification button. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Check us out in person. You can email us, endofthelineforge@gmail.com. If you're looking to take a class, if you're looking to get a custom sword, a custom knife,
Or to
any
help us out
kind
with
of
the
thing.
veterans.
Huh?
Or to help us out with the veteran thing.
Or if you know a veteran, yes, I would absolutely love to do that. So get in contact with us or message us on Facebook. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You all stay safe at home. Keep coming back because it works. And we'll see you next trip. Good night, guys.